What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's Monday. DK here, coming at you from just behind your right ear, whispering sweet nothings. But want to do almost a full set show off today. I got a killer package that's worthy of display. Was only supposed to be some Vitor Belfort cards turned into a complete set, or nearly a complete set of cards that I've never had before and I've always coveted. Hard to get my hands on, coming from Face Punter. He's Kelly, a fellow MMA collector on fanmail.biz on the UFC MMA Collectors Thread. We got maybe over 200 and some pages on there of posts of TTMs and persons and other random UFC posts. It's been a good thread. It's been killed a couple times in the past from contentious people posting stuff on there and getting out of hand, but it's been back for a good long time, and there's a good group of guys there that post TTMs and other questions like addresses and whereabouts, things like that. For those of you who are new subscribers and don't know, this is a little PC display I put together for John Anik, who I was a big fan of on the MMA Live ESPN show. What's cool about John Anik is he looks old there and young there. At least I think so. Just kind of different people, but that's a old ESPN 4x6 that he sent me, and that was an eBay win. It was a one of two lot. I got one, and another guy got another one. And this was one of his. I think this was his last credential he ever got, because UFC does not do credentials anymore. So as a fan of him, he was able to send me this. His credential with some just beast names in there, and the best name out of them all to date is TJ Dillashaw. He is now the champ who beat Renan Barão right in there. So just a great cast, and kind of cool because I like both these fighters. Mayhem Miller and Bisping are a couple of my favorites. So yeah, I got a couple TTMs, then I'll show you the package hookup from Kelly. What's up, Luke? Hey, I'm doing a vid right now. Let me get to you in a little bit, okay? Yep. Alright. Let me see my TTM. I had it before. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So there's two TTMs in this manila. I don't know why I showed the manila, but I did. Start off with the larger TTM. This was really cool to get back. I don't know if I sent the blue Sharpie, but he did sign in blue. I think this came back on Friday. He did send back my letter of request. It's kind of how I do things sometimes, especially when requesting UFC promos, so they know what I'm talking about. So I got some cards done, and then I did get some UFC promos back. So for the UFC promos, I just pay attention to Twitter. When I see guys that do appearances places, a lot of times fans take photos with them at the signing table, and you'll be able to see the UFC promos on the table. So keep your eye out. If you like certain fighters and they post pictures of their appearances, keep an eye out, because a lot of times you can see if they have UFC promos, and a lot of times they take the extras back to the gym. So sign in blue. Let's see if we can get the focus. There we go. This is the octagon side insert. It's scribbled H. Lombard. Kind of figured out his autograph by the way he signed the UFC promos. I do have one of these signed before, but nice to have another one, and one will be for trade. I think this might be my keeper. And then these two are sweet. The 2014 Knockout, signed neatly along the side, and then real big, the 13 Bloodlines. So now the UFC promos. It looks like he started off one in silver, and it wasn't working out very well. To David from Hector Lombard. Started in silver, finished in blue. So he actually wrote out his name, Hector Lombard. And then here, oh man, I can't see him. My neck is jacked up. It's H, and then the Lombard kind of is. He combines that H with the Lombard done in his signature. So this one's kind of a hokey to David. Oops. Camera failure. I need to get a holder of this thing. And then, hold on. Alright. I didn't bump it, really. And then this one is an updated to David, all in blue, from Hector Lombard. Full signature there. And then you can see they're supposed to be trimmed. You can see the trim marks down here for 8.5 by 11s. These are, I think these might be printed away from the UFC. I know Brian Caraway told me that he's got the actual JPEG file to print if he needs to print more. But I like the ones better that are supplied by the UFC because they don't have the white border and definitely don't have the those cut marks. So then this one's God Bless without a name on it. Hector Lombard, full signature. I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep or if one's going to be available or not. I really, obviously, being the Christian, I'd like to keep the God Bless, but who knows? What am I going to do with the extra that says to David? So that was TTM last week, Friday, and then Saturday was a really nice one that I've wanted back for a while. Some of you who follow me on Twitter may see my constant questioning of Phil Baroni. But I got Phil Baroni back before, and the autographs, I just happened to see this before I started my video. This was the good one out of the three. You can see how smeared that is at the top. This is actually a picture from my collage. I mean, that's the best of the three. The other two I actually took. Let's see if I can balance this bad boy again. The other two I actually took the ink off and resent them. So here's the one I took the ink off of and resent. And then here's a replacement for the one above. So if anybody wants the gold one, let me know. But this was nicely signed, and then a big update for my set. I had this done before, but the first time was in red pen. And then the second TTM was with that gold schmear marker. And now he came through with the best signature out of all the ones I've ever gotten from him, with a really nice bold black one with almost a full signature for Phil Baroni. And he calls himself the New York Badass. But this one will be going in the collage, and the one I have in red pen will be an extra. So yeah, I'm really happy to get that. That was care of Syndicate MMA, or Syndicate Training Center in Vegas, and then the Lombard was care of ATT Gym in Coconut Creek, Florida. So now on to the cards I got from Kelly. I really wanted, you guys remember my Vitor Belfort failure? Well, I kind of he replied back saying he had some Vitor Belforts. Some, and I didn't know he had a truckload. You guys gotta check these out. Well, first of all, I was looking for another Renzo Gracie to resend because I think he's lost my TTM card. Nice guy, but just lost my TTM. Now look at all these Vitors. One, that's knockout, title shot, knockout 2010 base, the number to 288. Kind of a bronze, copperish look. Some poster inserts. Him versus Tito. Him versus Couture. Need to resend this one. 11 Finest. I got this one signed, so I'll keep that. I got this one signed too. I'll keep that. And I do not have this chronology. If you guys don't know, his sister, as pictured on his T-shirt, I think was kidnapped and murdered back in the day. Yeah, it's sad. And then I think I had one of these before too, but Vitor Belfort's definitely one of my top 3 favorites. And then 2 cards I pulled out of the box already are Nate Marquardt. I need to re-TTM him since he used a beat marker. He threw an extra Faber. What up, Mr. Louie? Faber PC for Mr. Louie. And then this is a Thiago Tavares, which will be going into my team bag for my guy Nolan, who's going to be doing some IP graphing. So that's in the team bag for you, pal. Coming your way. Now let me just take a few stacks of these. Let me see, I'll go from front to back. Oops. All these cards were penny sleeve, penny sleeve, but check out this set. Starting off with some legends here. Hoist Gracie, Mark Coleman. I hope the camera's showing up well, or the images are showing up. Kevin Randleman, Hua, Jens Pulver, Tank Abbott, look at that, throwing down, literally. Pat Miletich, that's cool because I got a Pat Miletich card that, boy, who was that? The Godfather had sent me. Bas Rutten, Dan Severn, Don Fry. I get some classics like Lesnar, Machida. Is he going to win? I don't think so. Anderson Silva. I mean, these are just, as a set, these cards just make me want to TTM every single one. BJ Penn, who's fighting this weekend, doesn't have a chance versus Frankie, I don't think. Shogun Hua, John Fitch, Frank Mir, Sugar Rashad. This fight was a heartbreaker for me because I like Rampage, and Rampage had him down against the fence. And if you look at that fight when he dropped him with some kind of a weird uppercut, when Rashad was ducking, he had him dead in the rights with no defense and airmailed 3 finishing punches. I mean, literally. I really can't get over that. I don't know how Shogun or Rampage did. Kenny Florian. I think this is Big Nog versus whoever. Here it is right there. That's where Rashad got dropped. And the next 3 punches, as Rashad was on the fence, down on the ground, Rampage missed them all. And then Sugar Rashad came too. And then won the decision. Koscheck, JDS. So just a bunch of great cards, and ending on Chael. I Can Never Tell the Truth, Sonnen. Still one of my favorites though, because he can sell a fight and he's entertaining, but man, just cannot believe anything that dude says. So yeah, 175 week and Expo week. Pretty excited. Sent some cards out to you, B-Mart, and also have some cards to another friend of mine who's going to be there. So maybe in a couple weeks I'll have some in-person signed cards from out in that event. But I wanted to also give a heads up. I'm going to be doing a bunch of giveaways, or maybe one big giveaway, because my son has these raffle tickets for his football fees. So we'll be selling those raffle tickets, and whoever buys raffle tickets will be entered into a giveaway. And I think I'll be giving away at least 10 things, including a Tito Ortiz signed glove, promos, certified pulled cards. Let me see if I can find that glove right quick. So here is the Tito Ortiz signed glove, size extra large. So he's got a bunch of raffle tickets to sell, and they're due like last week, so we're behind. So we'll do a raffle. Hold on. We'll do a raffle ticket purchase and giveaway. So appreciate you guys' support. We wouldn't be asking you guys to buy raffle tickets just for nothing, but you'll get a chance obviously at the cash prize from the raffle. Plus you'll be thrown into a big giveaway for at least 10 prizes, I think. So look for that this week, maybe even tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday. So until then, thanks you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. See you in church.